MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. John Means will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Manny, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So stepping in, Tony Kemp. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Tony Kemp goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Austin Meadows. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Frankie Montas is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donald.
Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Ball one.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things to heat up here as we get later into October. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 2 coverage roll. In now, Matt Olson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
That is it. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
From the stretch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
That is it.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Steven Piscotty is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis.
First baseman, Chris.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
That is good.
Digging in, Mike Piazza. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Eddie Murray is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Chad Pinder. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Pinder is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be the fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that... Here's Renato Nunez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. popped him up. Murphy waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And it's fouled away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here. And I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park. So he'll have to be okay with the double.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Austin Meadows will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this will be fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Donald Jones. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Standing in, Ernie Banks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Kemp ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fouled off. Struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Ramon Laureano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Sliding into the box, Eddie Murray. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in, DJ Stewart. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Now back.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2-2 the count. Pinder aboard here at first with nobody out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
High chopper to third. Popped him up. Banks shading to his right. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Tony Kemp. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Donald Jones. Out in front of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Digging in once again, Ernie Banks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is line to left. Pinder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. In now for the O's, Chris Davis. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. High and deep to right. Meadows moving back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His first homer so far in the series, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Hard liner to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones has a play, and that retires the side. J.B. Wendelken gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses inside 1-0. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Eddie Murray. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3. At the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In the air to straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. 7 complete here. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stewart is there, 1 away. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Oriole bullpen does the job. Home half of the 8th straight. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, DJ Stewart comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-0 delivery. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
Striding in, Donald Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A ball and a strike now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Baltimore get the win to take